Aha! I knew it was around here somewhere. I just wasn't persistent enough last time, I guess. Well, with that, hello everyone. My name is Adam, and welcome back to Golden Sun. As you can see, we're just grabbing a new friend. If we can defeat it before it runs away, that is. Luckily, once you find out where it is, getting into more battles with it isn't exactly hard. But knowing where it is the hard part, because, to my knowledge at least, there's no hints as to its location. And like most gym tend to be, this one is quite sturdy. Nothing we can't handle, though. As evidenced. And we even get a level up out of it for Isaac. How lovely. And so, he joins us. The Venus Genie Vine joined Isaac. And we'll go ahead and set him. That promotes Isaac from a knight to a gallant and gives him the Gaia synergy. Very nice. And with that, we can head back to Kalei now. And see what's going on there. And there we are, back to Kalei. We soldiers protect the peace in Kalei with our lives. Welcome to Kalei. You may enter so long as you do not disrupt the peace. How nice. The bridge to the north was destroyed by lava. Thankfully, it has been rebuilt since then. Oh, that's nice. Lord Hammond, the founder of Kalei, is a great merchant. Aha! Hammond. That's why we know this town. Lord Hammond's knack for business is the reason Kalei has flourished. We get the feeling that Hammond may be a very important person in Kalei. I came to Kalei because I didn't like Tolby. You want to know why? Sure, why not? Because Baby, the ruler of Tolby, frightens me. He has ruled Tolby for more than 100 years, they say. Well, that doesn't seem normal. One of these days, I'll figure out how to actually use this synergy. There we go. And we get a nut. We won't worry too much about the shops for now. I'll take care of that off-screen so as to not waste time. Kalei sits at a great crossroads. Xi'an lies to the east and Tolby west. It is the perfect place to do business. It seems like it. The guests at the inn are tourists on their way to see Colosso. Seems like a lot of hassle to travel to Tolby just for a carnival. It does seem like a bit of trouble. I heard a rumor that there's trouble in Lamakan Desert. Well, something is off in that place for sure. No one is allowed to go to Vault, even though the bridge has been rebuilt. But I doubt it's because of the eruption on Mount Aleph. I do not want my son to face any danger. I am actually grateful for Lady Leanna's orders. Even with the bridge repaired, people aren't allowed to go to Vault? Well, that doesn't seem fun. Somehow, the North has become the center of much attention lately. Why is that? A merchant from Vault had been saying many things about the North. Then the soldiers came and took him to Lord Hammond's place. That doesn't sound too good. Oh look! Secret. I wonder what's in here. Here in Kalei Tunnel, we find... well, a bit of a flooded area. And coming up this way, we see more and more flooded areas. Nothing we can do here. Coming down here. Nothing we can do over here either. Very strange indeed. And we can't get to that statue to do anything about this water over here. So... it's up this way. Apparently this leads us into the palace. Well, we don't want to go there just yet. So looks like we'll just have to go back around. There was something of note down here, of course. As you can see over there, it's a Mars Djinn. So, let's go get that for ourselves. Just push this statue over here. And we'll block off the water. Which drains the water from here. We can then come over, climb up here, and this Djinn joins us without a fight. The Mars Genie Scorch joined Garrett. Oh, lovely. This promotes Garrett from a soldier to a warrior, and gives him the Guard, Protect, and Impair synergies. How lovely. And in case you're wondering, no, we can't do anything down here. So with that, we'll head back up and out of there. And then hop back over here. Lord Hammond is still out with his caravans on business. I wonder where he could be now. A very good question, to be fair. I hear Colosso is incredible. I'd love to see such a huge carnival. A huge mountain north of the river erupted violently. I think it was called Mount Aleph. You'd be right, little girl. This is Lord Hammond's palace. The Lord is away. Please, be gone. We will happily welcome visitors once Lord Hammond has returned. Leave this to me. It is I. Please permit me to see Lady Leanna. Don't you recognize me? I am Ivan, servant to Lord Hammond. Ivan? I didn't recognize you. You're so tan. But it really is you, Ivan. Oh, it's Ivan. You've grown so much in such a short time, Ivan. Have I really changed that much? I mean, kinda sorta, yeah. Really? I'm surprised. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. Well, they did just say that it hasn't actually been that long, Ivan. That doesn't matter. What's important is that the thieves freed you. Please tell us, will Lord Hammond be freed soon too? Freed? Lord Hammond is a prisoner? You haven't heard? I can see we'll need to fill you in on everything. This is a private matter. Would your friends please leave? My companions and I have overcome many hardships together. Very well, then. Why were you not with Lord Hammond? I remained in Vault to look for his stolen rod. Stolen? Someone stole his rod? Yes, the Shamans Rod, but I was able to recover it. Then Lord Hammond must still be imprisoned in Lunpa. I must report this to Lady Leanna. Ivan, come see Lady Leanna with me. You can explain it all to her. Isaac, you saw Lord Hammond heading north, didn't you? Thinking back, we certainly did. That must have been when Lord Hammond went toward Lunpa. Lady Leanna will surely be glad to hear your tale. Please, come with me, tell her the full story. Well, The full story from us pretty much amounts to we saw him head north, unfortunately, so I'm not entirely sure how much help that's going to be. Or how much of a relief it's going to be either. When I heard that you were back, Ivan, I had dared to hope that Lord Hammond had returned with you. We thought Lord Hammond had been released from Lunpa, too. We sent the ransom money they demanded, so he should return soon, right? What's been happening in Lunpa these days? The leadership in Lunpa passed from its founder, Lunpa, the noble thief, to his son, Donpa, and then to Lunpa's grandson. Dodonpa is a very evil man. His father, Donpa, is heartbroken at the state of Lunpa now. When did you send the ransom money? Let's see. First the volcano erupted, and the ransom note came right after the eruption. We rushed the money to them right away. I remember it well. It's been quite a while since the eruption. Is it possible they have no intention of letting Lord Hammond go? I would say it's more than possible. It's actually quite likely. You think so too, Isaac? Are you saying Dodonpa won't release Hammond? I agree with Ivan. If they were going to release him, they'd have done it by now. I'm sorry, Lady Leanna, but I think Ivan might be right. If this Dodonpa guy really is such an evil person, then it makes sense. Because if they release Hammond, then that's it. But if they hold on to him for a while, then they can technically just keep demanding more and more ransom. What should we do? How can we rescue Hammond? What if something has happened to him? Let us handle this. My lady, this is exactly what the soldiers of Kalei are here for. Yes, Lady Leon, please let us handle this. Command us to attack, and we shall. I cannot do that, not without thinking it over carefully. How can we guarantee Hammond's safety if we send soldiers to attack? That is kind of the hard part, isn't it? You kind of can't. I cannot do it. I cannot put Hammond's life at risk. Can't we do something to help? What? Look, we both know Hammond's life is in danger. What are you two talking about? Garrett thinks that we can help. It is too dangerous. If you fail, your lives would be in danger too. Besides, don't you have your own quests to pursue? Yeah, we really do. I thought so. I knew there had to be a reason Ivan had stayed with you, instead of returning home directly from Vault. Then what will happen to Lord Hammond? Hammond is a good hostage for him. They will not kill him. We shall wait for another message from Lunpa. Lady Leanna, I cannot leave like this. It will be fine, Ivan. Hammond would not want to distract you from... I apologize. I have said more than I should. It sounds like Hammond knows about our mission, doesn't it? I suppose I can keep it a secret no longer. Very well, I shall tell you. He swore an oath to a Jupiter Adept. A Jupiter Adept? Have you heard of a village called Vale? Yes, actually. You are from Vale? Really? Then the prophecy was true. What prophecy? 3 years after the terrible storm that struck only Mount Aleph. Ivan must depart on a journey with warriors from Vale. So it was foretold. That's awfully specific. I've heard nothing of any such prophecy. It happened several years before Hammond founded Kalei. He was off traveling. Hammond felt he had reached an impasse as a merchant then. He risked his life on a journey to find a new source of business. He was in mortal danger at the southwestern edge of the world, and some adepts appeared and saved his life. He had lost consciousness. When he awoke, he found himself in their village. Just a moment. Am I from that village? Yes. The adept gave him the Shamans Rod and you, along with some doubloons. Doubloons? Were they golden doubloons? Yes. Let's see. You are called... I am Mia, Lady Liana. It was a lot of gold, Mia, but he also received some business advice. Business advice? Hammett? The greatest merchant ever known? Yes, Garrett. Hammett has the adept to thank for his success. Wow, I've never heard anything like that. He was advised to buy silk in Xi'an and sell it in Tolby. To see anything sell so well, it's like a dream come true. There's no denying that was when Hammett picked up his knack for business. Did he have to promise them anything in return? Ah yes, Ivan. It is something you will need on your journey. Something we need on our journey. The adept asked Hammond to use the Shaman's Rod to obtain it. He looked for this object wherever he went, but never find it. Then, 3 years ago, a storm struck, one that hit only Mount Aleph. Hammett was worried that time was running out, but he had managed to unearth a clue just in time. That, Ivan, is why he took you with the caravan on his last journey north. I had no idea, so that must be why he left the rod in my care. But then... No, Ivan, you mustn't blame yourself. It was my carelessness that caused the rod to be stolen, and ultimately, that's why Lord Hammond is being held in Lunpa. You must continue your journey and complete your quest. You can't blame yourself. But what will happen to Hammond? I will handle this. And don't forget the soldiers of Kalei. Continue on your journey. Do not worry about Hammond. I'm sorry I cannot tell you more about the Shaman's Rod. No, don't apologize. The Shaman's Rod will help us find that thing we need for our quest, right? Will you look for it? Well, if it's something that we need for our quest, and it was stated to be so in a prophecy, it'd be kind of silly not to look for it, so yeah, we sure will. If Isaac says we will, then there's nothing to worry about. Very well. Take care of yourselves. Return to your posts, everyone. Alright then. So with that... Dodonpa is a very shrewd man. He may have sent spies into Kalei. We can't risk sending our soldiers yet. Well, that's sensible enough. Liana is putting up a strong front whenever people are around. So hard to see her like this. Things in Kalei don't sound so good overall. So, with that, there are a few things we can do now. Not the least of which is updating our equipment here, but now we have access to return to certain parts of the game. much easier than we could before, without having to take the very, very long route all the way back the way we've come from. Such as coming up this way and encountering some familiar old enemies. Which leads us to... well, 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 if it isn't the town of Vault. You're the warriors who captured the thieves a while back, aren't you? You've returned to Vault. Oh. Something we did? Well, we'll go ahead and rest here for a while. Because now that we're back, we have the synergy and tools to be able to solve a few things that we couldn't before. So, we'll get to tackling that next time. And until then, well, until then, see you next time, everybody.